I love that. I was just glad that we got more of them. Loving that from Yanko, Kassad, and Trace Gunnar-Sorrenthos to kick off the next season. 15 bloody seasons of Pro League. And I am so grateful to be back on the mic here with Chance Sponge Birchall. G2 looking for Org on the other side of the server, your Aussie boys. There must be a part of you that would love to see that fairy tale start today.
Yeah, just how young some of these players are. Obviously, we have m0NESY on one side of the server, 16, but Savage on the other side of things. He's got his dad here. It's actually, look, really quite wholesome to see. I don't use that word very often, but this is quick. This is aggressive, straight up the guts.
Well, Nico's on the mic as that caller in the absence of Alexi B. He has thrust his troops, including his cousin, right up mid early, and they're holding on to it, but Long is lost.
Yeah, you don't love this if you're Savage. He's found a gap. He's able to re-get with the troops, and they're into A.
Nico to respond. Short, no utility yet deployed. Savage does have a smoke, and the bomb has maneuvered onto the site to be planted now, courtesy of Hazard. That's the Molotov we were waiting for. 4-man retake from Short. Jack's likely to join him.
Licky has a flash here, and Savage still has a leftover smoke. This is everybody through Short right now for G2. It's not going to be easy to break on in.
Bum rush. Julie's on Jax to clean up. Lots of Kevlar. Kit on Amanek. Here comes m0NESY. Having a go. It's Sterling that draws first blood. Jack's forced to watch. That's the Jewel Berettas on the floor and more. Lining up for LFO. It looks great from Sterling. Only Amanek, and he's gone too. That is beautiful.
And really good stuff there from LFO.
From their own CT smoke, Nico there to punish, and just as it fades, Hazard completely unawares. That smoke has really led to their own demise.
Yeah, a bit scuffed there, isn't it? Now 3-on-5 situation and no territory to work with. APOC gonna go down to Amanek's M4 at range, and now it's just Savage and Sterling remaining. They have some nades to work with here, but they have to get past m0NESY. Now the kid's quick.
And he's set up on Car, Nico in support.
It's the one way.
m0NESY and Nico, and it's going to be Nico that does connect. Last man standing, Sterling. And quick, like the Greyhound he was, looking for more. m0NESY not going to have any of that. And so G2 post their first and do so convincingly. Three of the sharpest
Savage
tools.
is lurking outdoors here.
Yeah, he
needs to get a timing on this.
Sixth sense, m0NESY's looking. Oh, of course he is. He gets a little tingle on the back of his neck and strikes. 2 remain. Sterling to hold fast. Licky as well. Time-sensitive mission for G2. Sterling to reposition. Nico isolated by Licky. More coming. Needs to be aware of the window. A miss costs him. It's all onto Sterling, and that is a little bit of a face-to-palm moment, looking so convincing. Getting into the site, but a defuse for G2 nonetheless.
Yeah, rough for Savage not to get anything done there, right?
It's a lot of resting on Jax's shoulders here. If Savage can get this clean...
He's getting all 3, watch this.
Oh, Jax, he's got the right place, and just the one. Sterling quick to the draw. Nico has to respond. m0NESY responsible for Long. It's Nico here with a chance to punish. 1, looking for the second, and Hazard at least keeps it competitive. A 2v2. Long deploying a smoke for CT. That will hold Amanek and force him short. Nate doesn't take him, but the bullets do. Hunter posts his second. All onto Sterling on that AWP, and he's got a chance. Hunter takes it quickly. That's his 11th frag, top of the scoreboard. And Nico, good response to fight. Savage is ready, and LFO have broken into the side. It's up to Jax
though.
On the goose corner, likely to be cleared, and Hazard's got the bomb. He goes alone, it doesn't matter. Finds him, puts him down, and now the bomb to be planted. Hunter can disrupt if Savage isn't quick enough. Just the tips of the head.
Not like
another
this.
double. 16 and 4. Hunter is farming. He's got his pitchfork out, and poor old APOC and Sterling are next on the agenda. Bomb, though, ticking in their favor.
Where m0NESY's trying to help out from. He needs to get in towards the site.
Yeah. Sterling bringing a little touch of aggression here. Survival integral. Bomb ticking. Sterling on the flash. Misses his shot on the floppy beanie of Hunter. Oh, though, it extinguishes. 3 seconds left on that defuse. They can't contest m0NESY to bodyguard, and that's a heartbreaker. A couple of those. But then there's Jax as well. He'll be at least deploying utility and set up with flashes to swing and punish. APOC down, need the trade, and Nico's right there alongside for the ride. Now, they are battered, they are bruised, but LFO have lost 2 on the opening 10 seconds.
Yeah, now I just think they'll get picked apart at the seams here. Hunter and Amanek can turtle up into the site. m0NESY can stagger towards the car position. Nico gets to float back towards CT. There's still a plethora. Yeah, I've been getting the dictionary out of nades available here for the CTs to block off areas of the map. And look at this. Thank you very much, Mr. J-Raz, flying around and finding us a couple of loose HEs on the ground right there.
Yeah, this is one of the maps where the nade change initially was like, okay, now the game is feeling a bit different. Everyone was ringing the doomsday bell.
Did you see what Nart out here released the other day? Just a little bit of a teaser for his new video of Electronic dropping the nades over the hedge towards B on overpass. So he's up at A, throwing them over to help Perfecto out so he can be a 4-man A lean. But as expected, picked apart, 8-3. Yikes. These are some of the best Counter-Strike minds and players currently out there, understanding protocol utility, the flashes, the smokes. Now they're doing it in a freer environment, right? You know, the chain is off it's loosened a little bit, but another opening with a deagle.
Yeah, oh, never mind. Where a hunter falls, Nico will rise. 3 in quick succession. He's going to ace them. Oh, it's glorious. Nico reminds them who they're up against. Get messy. Here we go. A real fight. Just click on them and they do. Nico caught out by the pace. APOC leading by example now as he posts his 3rd. They still have to get through the nightmare that is Hunter at his 17 frag mark. Manessi's tucking into CT for the retake.
Oh, dearie me. Hazard also doesn't have a gun during all of this, so let's just see how difficult they can do it. Oh, we got a Galil. That's nice.
That works. And now a 3-man, all from CT. It's up to Hunter now, and the bodyguard is APOC. He's done a lot. Tip of the head spotted. Licky, another one from the LFO boys.
Have to convert this.
This has to be it.
Oh my God!
That wasn't even a no-scope. That was a quick scope. And APOC will save the day.
Just went for the highest or lowest, you know?
Yeah, that's a good one too. And more nade damage for the poor souls. 35 seconds. It makes sense to be dumping it, but oh, dropping CT. Licky.
Hello.
Cooked. 14 now for the tally and Nico. They've got plenty of bodies here to fight from long. 25 and running light on time and resources, dumping all of the aforementioned.
They're in at least.
Yeah, but not for long. APOC needed that one. And poor old Savage, no HP and 3 to find.
Oh,
a quick tap. Makes this dream
the plan.
a slight reality check by Jax, and it will be that 11-4.
Hold up, it's meant to be.
Yo, Licky,
Cancel all this.
Let's see what you got. Big test here. And he's got Nico on the close clear, gets away for the reposition, calls for aid, Hazard's available. Oh, it looked great. Licky might have to do a lot now. Amanek caught, pulling the pin. This is a lot of damage from Licky. You could not have asked for more. It is onto APOC though for the secure, and down goes Hunter. Bomb loose, surely. Manessi with 18 seconds. He is good, he is quick, and he has got time. Tag though, just to make it all the more juicy. 22 frags and counting
quick on this.
For the teenager. Time to reposition. His brain whirs into action. He's ready for the multi-kill. A pre-fire with the Yorp. He is so damn fast, but Sterling quicker this time. Makes it 5 for LFO.
Okay, all right. Head above water.
Easy to do. Jax, wow. Just like that, looking almost robotic as he locks onto Licky's head. And yeah, this one is over. Just the two of them, Hazard and Savage. He is unknown in the smoke, but G2 far too wise, and Hazard's got a big one on the flank. Hang on, Savage catches them unawares. He'd have loved a few more bullets. And Hazard, the 3 HP, 1v3. A dream too far. Nico finishes what he started. 16-5, G2 1-0. Jump on in, Inferno, map 2. Let's see if Looking for Orb can take a bit of a stronger start. Like, chat, let's not forget, we got a 2-0 start. There was a couple of very close 2v2s that did not go their way. There's definitely grounds for this to look a lot more competitive.
Yeah, if they can tidy up a couple of mistakes between map 1 and now, then they convert a couple more. Double digits is a pretty good goal to set. I feel like I'm setting the bar low, but realistically speaking, guys, we have to see what this team has to offer. Now, look at this little setup. They've actually left 3 players here over towards... Oh, 4... All right.
Just reactive, just purely reactive.
That was the intention, but Hazard was in the pack, and now he's headed over towards B. So that could have been a problem if it was a fast B take. It's not, and now they're floating over towards A. Licky has some flashes to set up a mid pick here, but if they explode B, this is all on Hazard.
Yeah, and he can't go down on that first engagement. Okay, turns tail, tucks, coffins. Banana lost. G2 starting their procedures. They do have 2 smokes and a Molotov for that finish. It feels very possible for both of these sites, but should they, for any reason,
out.
Catch Manessi? It's damage, it's not sufficient. But that is just the little bit of pressure from G2, and it's enough. I think APOC and Licky have worked it out, and we'll start to maneuver over to the second letter of the alphabet.
Yeah, this is good, right? The rotation's in here, but they're still going to have to deal with the full execute. 2 smokes, a flash, and a Molotov about to rain on in.
Perfection. It's going to force Hazard out wide. APOC smoked off.
The flash.
Oh, this utility's perfect, and he's already been spotted. Already bodies dropping. Good click out of Hazard. Does contribute, but sight is lost. Bomb is planted. It's Licky first on the scene. But they're set up now to lock this down. A couple of upgrades found. A nice long-range P2K as that smoke will fade. 2 from CT side, 1 already crossed through construction. It's Licky now.
Hard to win.
Kit. Very hard fights. I mean, you got the trade potential off the charts right now. Just teasing them. No one else has to take contact until Nico falls. Manessi's got the cross. He just has to focus on Licky. Time sensitive. Savage 1, Nico 2. Oh, that's lovely. Only Licky. And no hope for him. Nico. And then you throw your grenades and press W at the same time.
That's something, like, I remember talking to Yanko about this, and he was, this was a while ago now, so this is even in the meta of Counter-Strike from a couple of years ago. It's like, if you can get banana control that early, and you can bait out a couple of nades, just execute B, right? Because, like, you're likely going into 2, and maybe if you're unlucky 3, but still, you can have all 5 members.
And I mean, if you were fixing like a percentage of how often pros push for early info apps in second mid, it's not common.
It's few and far between. And,
yeah, that's a real problem. He just lost his orb.
Oh dear, the knife. Okay.
Okay. Now we'll be locked out by the smokes. They can pivot through the arch. If APOC does get tested, though, he does not have the weapon nor the bullets for this. And Savage does get the bomb loose. This becomes a lot more convincing now. Manessi is progressing. Amanek as well knows that
starting to become a problem.
Hasn't moved. Manessi surely has it on the next click. Oh, lovely pre-fire. Savage is doing everything and then some now, finally. The beast is felled, but with 15, they have to commit to A. The rotation coming. Amanek, pressure on him, a whiff of large proportions. The Deagle, not easy to hit. Nico finally felled, and now a 1v2 for Amanek, the stand-in. 6 frags already, looking for his 7th. Licky, they know where they both are, and that is a necessary first. LFO, thanks to Savage. Doesn't matter, I guess. You lose 3 rifles, or rather 2 of the 3 in your save, when Savage is going to bring you 3 out of the gate. Gets info and dips, understandable as they are set up.
Can't swing here, Savage.
He is so ready for this, and that's an easy collection. Savage will have to watch now. They're already pushing up long. Sterling locked out by smokes. Poor Licky is on an island. Any assistance locked out for now. Jax has come from behind, and G2, second time the charm as they crack into that A site.
Now, LFO are pretty close with the bomb not going down, so you might want to, dip the rod in the water here and have a look. There you go. m0NESY down. Sterling takes him out of the picture, and it's a 3-on-3 situation with Jax on half HP. There's no kit in play right now.
Yeah, and they're smoking Nico off, so he can't contribute towards that long side from pit.
I tell a lie, there's a kit on site, so this should be doable.
Poor flash, yeah. Jax is forced off the box. Amanek has to be alert from there, but he's spotted out. This is great for the retake, and now only 1. Jax doesn't have the health or the weapon, and LFO string together 2 on the trot. This has grounds for a competitive CT half.
That's good stuff, right? If Sterling doesn't get that AWP kill, maybe they call the safe, right? You can see in that situation, and we talk about this a lot, going for
try from Speedway. He doesn't have much information as it stands, and Jax is deleted. Licky. Okay, Sterling and Savage have to come up trump. That's a big find. And now Sterling set up for success. It's a wide swing from Amanek, and another tough, bitter pill for Sterling to swallow. It gets worse as Savage goes down to his own flames. And G2 only need the final cherry on top. It's Hazard late on that rotate. That was a nasty one to consider. Sterling can't afford to put another one past him. Needs to be straight to that center of mass. Amanek looking for a coffin shot. Flashes do draw fire, and bomb already planting. Jax has just gone in, denied. That's big find from Licky. Hazard onto Nico does put Amanek into a save scenario. And with 4 seconds left, he's in jeopardy. He could actually go down after. Running him down, and Amanek loses it after time. Down to 3. He's just walking through the smoke. APOC, a chance, but the vision obscured. A good spray, double out of Hazard. Damage onto Jax as well. This is convincing. This is very realistic. A large body of this retake coming up from Banana. Smoke will fade. Hunter responsible for it. Now tucked into the site. This looks very promising for LFO. 4v3. 4v2.5 with Jax health accounted for.
Here we go. Here's the Yuto about to rain on in.
Honestly, he's very comfortable in these kind of scenarios. He's got a good read as to where the fights will come from. Does get flashed off. That's big. Good use of utility. Time-sensitive mission, though, and m0NESY still a problem. Licky clearing the court. Only m0NESY still hitting shots. Nearly all of them. Just enough time for APOC, the last man standing. Good God, he kicked and screamed and kicked up a fuss, did m0NESY. Planted. Hunter can't contribute much, and even a little bit of a tag. Hunter on the slither gap. And they're coming in from either side. Sterling one, Savage the other. Communication key at this point. Amanek definitely
Hunter
pulling
heard
his
him.
weight, and Hunter knows. One CT, one banana, he screams, and now for the hard cleared. Great flash. Savage with the underarm. Swagger only now onto Amanek. He can close these comfortably. He has been spotted out, just needs the jewel and wins the first, allowed to retreat. Sterling caught on the re-swing. Amanek running circles around him.
Cypher's his name.
Yeah, you spoke about cages earlier. Now, APOC has found Nico. You want banana control, mate? No better way than killing Nico early. And Sterling, look at him, aggressive into Monacy. This is what we wanted to see. Bomb loose, round one. Stick a fork in this one. Jax just here to try and make it hurt a little less. Wow, that is a lovely change-up. And you asked about caging them. That is a very good, aggressive way to do so. A bit
more server time. Importantly done, but flashed into second. Jax, well, Monacy's here to at least get one.
Yeah, let's see what this leaves us with. Look at Hunter. Look at Hunter. He's pushed through, strikes from behind, has a pants.
Hello.
Savage kicked down the door and still loses. Sterling's next on his list. Unfortunately, Hunter is not alone. Fortunately, though, for Sterling, he's got the frag and gotten away with the bomb. The round's not over, and it would be incredibly beneficial had Licky not gobbled up that grenade to have taken down Nico here on Banana. We will reset, things will slow down, and a 2v3 established.
You've heard of knock and run. That was a knock and done for Hunter there, but this is taking inventory of the round right now. Okay, where's the push? What do we have to worry about? What do we got left? And now Licky and Sterling are working on banana control together. That right there is actually a decoy, right? Indeed.
Didn't cause anyone to move other than Nico to release his crouch key temporarily.
It could be that that works as bad info. It's like, oh, they're throwing a fake smoke here, guys. Get ready for A. But we know, come and B.
Nico doesn't need any help. That's the info. Tucks in, calls for aid, and looks for the tap. It's
nice
a
shot.
Big shot out of Sterling. That makes it a whole lot more interesting. 3 to his name already.
It's the Frenchman.
Ooh la la. Jax et Amanek.
Well, smoke, flash and a Molotov, and a kit. I don't know how I got a Molotov out of that, but it's a flash and a kit.
And I don't know what retake is in French. Ah, that's a problem. Sterling has to finish this with an ace clutch. And he will get the first shot. He's panicking. Go on, lad, you can finish the job, and he does. Ace for Sterling's gotta feel good. Cleans up the pistol. Good.
Retake without full control, but can still apply a lot of pressure here as they are starting to make the way up mid, but this smoke, a huge gap.
Yeah, and he's, oh, wow, Savage. Indeed, with the Galil double headshot.
All on Jax.
All the way, only Jax. Drop it into the pit, he has to stand, and indeed, fight his way out of trouble. A double from Jackie Boy puts us in a 2v3. Now, Amanek's already on the scene. Nico to arrive and sniff out whether or not they want to go for this.
Traditionally, it's not worth it, but maybe due to the fact they feel that they're the better squad, for sure, they might consider going for this.
A stray one to the pit player. Yeah, that's enough.
That was great, right? And actually, the fact the smoke was bad is the reason Savage got this. This is going to be real difficult. They have nades for this, but look at Monacy's aggression.
Why not? He knows he's got the conviction behind it. Savage again sat down and patted on the head.
Quick stuff, and look at this. We've still got 50 seconds left, but a 3v5 scenario. They don't know what lies on the other side. They don't have any certainties right now.
And looking to acquire some certainty, it would be the regrouping. APOC has Sterling looking to trade off one another as they do start their final 30-second project. Graveyard's a problem. Monacy to be activated. Not anymore. How did they find Hunter? Monacy through the smoke. He could lose APOC, and they do through it. And, oh, he's just going to farm him. A miss. He's got Jax in tow. Sterling to retreat now with 4 hunting towards his location, just around the corner. But now just a battle of survival.
Yeah, 10 seconds should go down here. And he does. Moving too, so Jax has so much information and space here. They're going to be walking into a 4-man B stack, and the door will be closed behind them.
Outplayed. Outplayed. We've only got 1 death. Let's see. Can they execute into this? It's going to be a 4-man stack receiving them. Monacy not only drops the bodies, he drops the smoke and the Molotov. Nico doesn't even need help. He gets 2 more, Chad, with 8 HP from that fountain position. And Licky and Sterling giving it some juice. Quick one, through the smoke, lots of pressure. That bomb will not go down without Sterling hitting another. He's being played with. Oh, they're losing all their health and hope as 12 is Handiwork. Let's see if they can convert, because this is everything for LFO.
It's panicked, though. They did something similar on Dust 2. Remember the mid to B? They got that opening kill. At least this time, as you mentioned, the site control is there, but utility already starting to wane. Smoke's already starting to fade, and Amanek is taking risks.
No way he goes down. At least the bomb does too. Amanek has taken a big scalp. That's a double, 25 and counting. The super sub has stepped in a big way so far, and Greed spanked by Jax. Apoc just wanted info. He gets a bullet between the eyes instead. Now Savage and Licky desperate for a way back in, licking their wounds, and yeah, one by one they'll tumble down, and G2, LFO were given a real opportunity in Olive Branch to close the gap.
I'm going to give everybody a bit of context here of what all happens within this group. I think we have a couple more seconds before they rock into their demise at the B bomb site. Monacy with another.
Well, that was everyone that was supposed to be selling something on the A site. I think he spotted him. Nico bullies Hazard again.
Flank is coming in too. Hunter through the chicken pit. Sterling's currently, well, not looking. He just swiveled around.
Yeah, so Sterling is Chad and Hunter is the shark in this analogy.
Yes, the unknown. The depths of what could have trundled down mid.
Could be there. Could, and then your worst fears and realizes he's gobbled up into the belly of the beast. Oh, and it's very sharp teeth. 16 to 12, G2 deal with LFO, and admittedly a good test, not only for G2 to get into the swing of things, getting Amanek, I think that's their 6th or 7th they've played, including the practice, but good handshakes exchange. They do not slip on the banana peel. LFO 0-2 in their opening game of Pro League. Competitive on Inferno, and Chad, I mean, I think in